أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Understand Al-Quran the easy way, course 3, page 6.C, Surah Al-Baqarah, verses 43 to 46 we will study. You all are well. We saw the first para is divided in 4 parts. The first part comprised Surah Al-Fatiha and Surah Al-Baqarah ayah from the 1 to 37. While in the QC3, we will study the Surah Al-Baqarah ayah from 38 to 76. And in the QC4, we will study from 77 to 105. And QC5, you will 106 to 141. That's the first para we complete. In QC2, we put the 5 pages on the right. Now, in this QC3, we will put the 5 pages on the left hand, starting from the little finger, page number 6, and 10th page will be on the thumb. Let's to have the look on the first pointer for the 6th page is what is that? Result of guidance. The second pointer for Israel, and the third is do good deeds, and fourth is fear the day. Let's to have them on the finger. So the first pointer is result of guidance, and the ayat of the reference is قُلْ نَحْبِتُ مِنْهَا جَمِيعًا. And the second pointer was Da'wa to Bani Israel, and the reference ayah was Ya Bani Israel zukuru ni'mati allati an'amtu alaykum wa awfu was the reference. And today we will have the third pointer, that is do good deed, and the reference ayah is today wa aqimus salata wa atuz zakata warka'u ma'ar-raki'in. Let's go for the pointers first. So first pointer is result of guidance. Second pointer dawa to Bani Israel. Third, do good deeds. Fourth is fear the day. Yes, what is the first pointer for the 6th page?
Result of guidance.
Second pointer
Dawa to Bani Israel.
Third pointer
Dawa to Bani Israel.
do good deeds. Do good deeds. What about the fourth pointer?
Fear the day.
Fear the day. So these are the 4 pointers. Result of guidance, that was dawa to Bani Israel. What was the dawa? Do the good deeds. What was the result? If don't do, fear the day. So these are linked with each other. If in short, we can say, what we can say for the first pointer?
Guidance.
Guidance. For the second pointer?
Bani Israel.
Third pointer?
Good deed.
What about the fourth pointer?
The day.
So the first pointer in short, we can say guidance. Second, Bani Israel. Third, good deeds. Fourth, the day. Let's go to the today. Today we will study the third pointer. What is the third pointer?
Good deeds.
Do good deeds. Do good deeds. Okay. Do good deeds. So the link with the previous verses is Allah continues his advice to the Bani Israel in these verses and say, do good deeds. Let's have the ayat. Yes, among you, if somebody want to recite this, please come up. Who would like to recite? Yes, Maskana Hakim, you have raised and please go recite it.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وأقيموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة واركعوا مع الراكعين أتأمرون الناس بالبر وتنسون أنفسكم وأنتم تتلون الكتاب أفلا تعقلون واستعينوا بالصبر والصلاة وإنها لكبيرة إلا على الخاشعين الذين يظنون أنهم ملاقو ربهم وأنهم إليه راجعون.
Jazakallah khaira. Very nicely recited. Allah give you the ajr, brother. Let's to see the lesson from these ayah. Establish the salah, give zakah, and humble. Practice what you preach. Speak or seek help from the patience and salah. Develop the khushu by remembering that, and then salah will become the easy. So these are the lessons we learn from these ayah. Let's to have the constructions of the verbs, fail, and harf. Why is a harf? Akimu. Akimu is the verb. This waw alif at the end always indicates it's a verb. But when it comes alif lam, then we will say it's a ism. As-salat is a ism. Waw is a harf. A2. Again, see. A2 waw alif is telling it's a verb. And it's a weak word. Ata, yati, eti. We have studied. Az-zakat. Again, the alif lam telling us it's a ism. And moreover, the as-salat and az-zakat, these round are telling they are family. They are family. They are singular. Because the plural of feminine is with alif ta. We don't find alif ta. Warqaw. Why is a harf? Arqaw. Again, waw alif telling it's a verb. It's a verb. Arqaw is actually amr. When a hamza comes with in front of some verb, it is normally of a amr. Raka, yarqaw, irqa. From irqa, it is irqaw. It is the plural amr. Ma mean, ma is a, yes, who will tell me ma ism fail harf, what it is? I have forgotten it. Yes.
Harf.
No. That was the catching point. In the QC1, we taught you 9 haruf. We said di, li, fi, min, an, ala, ila, ma, inda. And there we told you the first 7 they are harfja. But the last 2, ma and inda, they are not jara, they are actually ism. Do you remember that? Or you have forgotten? Who remember this? Ma and inda, they were told you
Forgotten.
as a ism. Yes, it is ismu zarf, sister, but in the QC1, we didn't told you it is zarf. We said they are ism. They work as or they act as a harf, but they are not harf. They are ism. Do you remember this? Who remembers? At least I remember. So ma is ism. Sister is right. She is saying they are called zarf, ismu zarf. Ma and inda both are ismu zarf. So ma is not a harf. It acts like a harf, but actually it is ism. I can give you an example. Suppose there is a king. He disgusts himself just like a laborer and he start doing labor job. Will he be changed? He will remain the king. He is the king actually. He is only disguised himself. The moment he will remove the disguise, people will know him. This is a king. Same is this ma and inda. They have disguised themselves. They act like haruf, but actually they are not haruf. Just like the king, when he disguises himself, he hide himself and just act as a common man. But he is not a common man. He is actually a king. King remains the king. The ma is a ism within the ism. Yes, arqain, the alif lam telling it is ism. And ya nun is telling it's a plural. And ya nun is also telling it's a masculine. Because the plural of the masculine is with waw nun and ya nun. And the feminine plural is with alif. Atamuruna. Here the waw nun is a plural sign, but the hamza coming is showing its plural verb. Then annas is an ism and nas is a plural. Insan is the singular. Insan is a singular, plural is nas. So alif nas is a plural ism. Then bil birri, ba is a harf. If I remove the ba, the left is al birri. Alif lam clearly telling is an ism. Wa tansuna, wa is a harf. And tansuna, waw nun, telling it's a plural word. And ta when come in the front of waw nun word, or the ya come when in front of waw nun word, then it is the mudari. Remember, all the words with waw nun, they are ism, except two. One which start in the beginning with ta, just like tansuna, or the word which start with the beginning with ya. They both are the verb. Rest all the waw nun isms will be, waw nun words will be ism. Okay, come to anfusakum, anfus and kum. Anfus, it is plural. Nafs is a singular, anfus and nafus is the plural. Why is a harf antum? What's about antum? Ism fi'l harf. Yes, antum. What is this? Ism, fi'l or ism? Because all the zamair. What are zamair? Hu, huwa, hum, anta, ana, antum, nanu, hiya. They all are zamair. All zamair are ism. So antum is a ism. Tatluna. Again, see, waw nun has come. I told you all the waw nun words are ism except those which start with ta or ya. So here it is start with ta, so it cannot be ism. It will be a verb. Just like tansuna, just like tatluna, this is a mudare. Because ilamat mudare has come first, the waw nun is coming after it. So al-kitaba, it is an ism because alif lam is there. Kitab is a singular, plural is kutub. Kutub. The next is afala. Let's to break this. A, fa, la. A is a question mark. Fa is a harf. La is again a harf. So these all the three are counted here. Haruf. Though the first one is actually harfe, it's the farm, mean it's the question word. The next one has takulun. I said waw nun, all words are ism except two. One which start with ta, second which start ya. Now you people tell me takulun, is it a fail or ism?
Fail.
Fail.
Fail because it is starting with ta. If there was no ta, then it was sure it is an ism. Wasta'inu. Why is a harf? And ista'inu, waw alif is the word sign. Look, akimu, waw alif was the sign of mad. Ism. Atu, waw alif was the sign of mad, mean the verb. Warkau, again waw alif was the verb. Here again we have got wasta'inu, waw alif is telling us it's a verb. Bis sabri, B, you remove the ba, alif lam appears. Al sabr is a ism because alif lam is. Was salat, remove the wa, there alif lam appears. So alif lam is the indicator of ism. Why is a harf? Innaha, inna is actually harf. And the ha is zamir, so zamir is a ism. La kabiratun, la is a harf, remove it. Kabiratun, look, there is a tanween, the matan, so it's clearly telling it's a is. Illa is a harf, Allah is a harf, al khashi'in. Yes, what is about this? Ism fail harf.
Ism.
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 It's singular or plural?
Plural.
Plural.
Plural, because ya nun is. Is it a masculine or feminine?
Masculine.
Masculine, because ya noon and waw noon is the sign of masculine plural, and the feminine plural is alif ta. Okay. Allazina. What's about this allazina? Ism fil harf.
Ism.
Ism. This is isme masula. Isme masula we saw. Allazi is the singular, allazina is the plural, allati is the feminine, and plural is allati. So the next is yazunnun. If I say all the waw noon letters or the words, they are the ism except two, what do you think? It's a verb or a ism?
Verb.
Yazun.
Yeah.
Verb, because it's starting with ya.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
look, any word which have waw noon but start with ta, or ya, they are the. If there is no ta, no ya, then they will be is. Annahum, anna is harf, is a zamir, mulaku. Mulaku is a special word, but waw alif is a verb. Rabbi, Rab is a ism, him is a zamir ism, wa is a harf, anna is a harf, is a zamir ism. Ilayhi, it has two parts, ila and he. Ila is also harf and he is a zamir. Rajiun. Yes. What about this? Ism fail harf.
Ism.
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 Because there is no ya and ta in the beginning. Let's have the look on their pattern. All the red one, they are haruf. Wa, bi, wa, la. They are haruf. All the
okay. Tidak merah. Suruh.
All the green, you see this like akimu, atu, arqau, tamuruna, tansuna, tatluna, takluna, they are verb. How we come to know? Look, waw alif at the end, waw alif at the end, waw alif at the end, and waw noon but at the beginning ta. Waw noon at the end but beginning ta. Waw noon but beginning ta. Waw noon beginning ta. So they are all verb. What's about the asma? All the blue color, they are asma. As-salat, alif lam is telling. Az-zakat, alif lam is telling. Ma, you have to remember it. From the QC1 we told you, ma and inda, they are not haruf, they are ism. You have to remember it now. Yes, the Araqiin, alif lam is telling it's an ism. An-nas, alif lam is telling. Al-birri, by zaharaf, remove, alif lam is appearing. Anfusakum, we know the nafs and plural is anfus or nafus. So they are ism. Kum is a ism. Antum is a zamir ism. Al-kitab, alif lam telling is so. So let's have the next ayah. Wa, bi, wa, inna, la, ila, ala, anna. And the next, these two words, wa, anna, ila. They all are haruf. What's about ism? Ista'inu. Wa alif is telling that's ism. Then yaznuna, wa nun is at the end, but beginning with ya. Must be a word. What's about the asma? Remove ba. Al-basir, alif lam, al-basir, alif lam is telling in ism. As-salat, alif lam telling ism. Ha is a zamir, you have to remember it. Remove la, kabiratun, this tanween is dammatan telling ism. Al-khashiin, alif lam telling is a ism. Yanun telling it's a plural and it's a masculine and it's a proper noun because alif lam is, so it's a marfa. Allazina is a ismi masula, you have to remember the ismi masula. Hum is a zamir. Mulaku, though there is waw alif, but when it comes beginning with the meme, it is always sign of fa'il and maf'ul. Just like from allama we say muallim, muallam. We attach the meme. Meme is the sign of here of what? Ism. Just like in the verb we say waw nun, when it start with ya and ta, they are verb. In the same way, when we say waw alif is the sign of fail. But if it have in the beginning mim, then it will be a ism. Rabbihim, Rabb is a ism, him is a zamir, ism, hum is a zamir, he is a zamir. Rajiun, wow, nun, there is no in the beginning, yeah, there is no ta in the beginning, there is no mim in the beginning. So it is an ism. This was all about, let's to go for the translation, word for word, and the phrase for phrase translation and explanation. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillah. Wa and aqim, establish. What establish? As-salat, prayer. Wa and atu, give. What? Az-zakat. So here is a order. Wa aqimus salata, and establish the salah. Wa atu, it is also amr. Order, mean, and give zakat. Warkau, again it is amr. And bow, warkau and bow, ma'arakin, with those who boast. So these are the, what is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordering? The salah, give the zakah, and prayer with those who boast, those who ruku, have a ruku with them. So prayer help us to remember Allah, thank Allah, revive, and the charge of a relationship with Allah subhanahu. Prayers in the congregations help us in many ways, such as being the punctual, learning from the others, meeting like-minded people, and getting reminders from the others. Let's take a hadith now. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillah. Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, indeed, the first deed by which a servant will be called to account on the day of resurrection is his salah. If it is complete, he is successful and saved. But if it is defective, he has failed and lost. So if something is deficient in its obligatory prayers, then the Lord Mighty and Sublime says, look, are there any voluntary prayers for my worshippers? So with them, what was deficient in his obligatory prayers will be completed. Then the rest of his deeds will be treated like that. I mean, there will be the first accountability of the salah. If one is succeeded, he is successful, that's it. If not, then Allah subhanahu will say, look, has he offered some the other prayers rather than the obligatory? Obligatory are called farais, and the next they are sunnah and the naful. If he has some naful, they will be counted as the for the obligatories, and if they complete, then he will be successful. In another hadith, the Prophet ﷺ, between men and the polytheism and the unbelief is the abandonment of the salah. In salah is the things which differentiate between the Muslim and that who is not acting a Muslim, or who is the polytheist, or who has many religions. So zakah removes the love of this world, because of which people violate the laws of Allah. Instead of giving zakah, Bani Israel were taking riba in interest. They were doing opposite. Instead of giving money to the poor and zakah, they were instead fetching the interest or the money from the poor, giving them loan. Ma'rakarin mean pray with others, rich or poor, laborers and officers. This removes arrogance and the generate unity. In the prayers, when they are salah established, all people they stand in a line argue. In difference, who is rich or who is poor, who is officer, who is a servant, who is what, they all stand in one queue, in one line. Allah, please, somebody should read and with translation the ayah. Okay, Sister Jannah.
Salah and establish prayer, wa atu zakah and give zakah, warka'u and bow down, مع الراكعين with those who bow down.
Sister, I didn't heard from you. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillah. Have you said that?
Yes. Sorry.
But I didn't heard. Please
Sorry.
repeat it. Please do it again.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وأقيموا الصلاة and establish prayer. وآتوا الزكاة and give a zakah. واركعوا and bow down. مع الراكعين with those who bow down.
Good. Allah will increase your darjat and give you the ajr. Sister,
And
the reminding is for all us. We normally forget that when we recite Quran, we have to start with ta'awuz first time. Yes, once you said in remaining period, you can see it directly or you can say with Bismillah. But first time you have to do that. So we all should have a habit of that. Whenever we recite, whenever we read Quran, we should start with ta'awuz and tasbih. Let's go. It's a good habit. We all should follow. We all should. Not you and me, but everyone is. Atamuruna nasa. Look, when I started, I had the ta'awuz and this, but now I am continuing the lesson in the same sitting, so I can say direct now. Atamuruna. Atamuruna. Or do you order annas to the people bil birri, rightness, wa and tansuna and forget. What you forget? Anfusakum, to yourself. So Allah is saying to the, it's basically verse said to the Jews, Yahud, that you tell the people do for the right one, but you yourself forget yourself. You don't do that. وَأَنْتُمْ and you tatluna, you read, you recite what? Al-Kitab. Which Kitab was with them? Torah. So they recite that book. أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. Then will you not use the reason? أَفَلَا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala putting them question. أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. Don't you have the sense? Don't you have the wisdom? Don't you have the aql? You are telling to the other people, do the right thing, but you forget yourself. You don't act upon that what you are saying to the others. And you, even knowing, you read this book, you read the Torah. In Torah, there are the orders, there are the right things, and you know each and everything, and it's still you are not telling right. And you are advising the others, and yourself, you are forgetting that. So this was, we have done the part, will mean to do good deeds to please Allah, such as to worship Allah, serve parents, have good morals, be just, serve humanity, etc. Ordering others to do good deed is one duty, and practicing what we preach is another duty. Both needs to be performed. Practice what you preach. Simultaneously, don't say I. So, Allamu, yes, this time who would like to read the translation with Ayah? Okay, brother Masakin Hakim, Muskana Hakim, please do this.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أتأمرون الناس بالبر. Do you order the people of righteousness? وتنسون and you forget أنفسكم yourselves. وأنتم تتلون الكتاب. Will you recite the book? أفلا تعقلون. Then will you not use reason?
Good. Jazakallah. Let's go to the next ayat. Bismillah ar-Rahman. Wasta'inu. Wa is a harf. Asta'inu. Seek help. Asta'inu. Just like we say, Nasta'in. In Surat Fatah, we say, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. The same word is here. Ista'inu. Oh, what? Bis-sabr. Through the passion. Was-salah. And the prayer. Wa innaha lakabiratun, and indeed it is surely difficult. It's illal alal khashin, except on the humble. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, you all should seek the help with this sabr, passion, was salat mean the prayer, and indeed, actually, they are very difficult. When you have got lost, when you have got some close dead, how you can passion? That is a very difficult job. Salah, even the hard time, in the cold time, in the summer, and in the extreme weather, it's very difficult to offer the salah. So Allah is saying these are difficult times. But for those who are afraid me, who are humble to me, khashin me, fear. They have the fear. They do it easily. So we did this ayat. If you find difficulty in obedience, try to seek help through sabr and salah. Prayer strengthens our relationship with Allah. Prophet ﷺ said, and whosoever would be patient, Allah will give him passion. And no one is granted a gift better, more comprehensive than the passion. Allah, please, somebody should read the ayah with the translation. Okay, Brother Maskana Hakim. There are so many. Okay, you should keep all the hands, so I have the next ayah from the others. Yes, Brother Maskana, go on.
I continue.
Yes, of course.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم واستعينوا بالصبر, and seek help through patience, والصلاة, and the prayer, وإنها لكبيرة, and indeed it is surely difficult, إلا على الخاشعين, except on the humble ones.
Good, excellent. Let's have the last ayah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allazina, those, yazunnuna, they believe, they think. What? Annahum, indeed they, mulaku, they will meet. To whom? Rabbihim, with their Rabb. Wa annahum, and that they, ilayhi rajiun, they will return to him. In Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying, those who have this belief, this thinking that they will come back to their Rabb and meet him, so they do this. What they do this? They have the salah and the passions. So let's have the explanation. To motivate oneself to pray, work on generating khushu. How? By remembering death and everything after death, including the meeting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alim, yes, Jammu Ali. Jammu Ali, yes. Please unmute and read this.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم الذين يظنون أنهم ملاقو ربهم, those who believe that they will meet their Lord, وأنهم إليه راجعون, and that they will return to him.
Good, excellent. Let's to have the complete translation of the all four ayah. And establish the prayer and give zakah and bow down with those who bow down. Do you order people to be righteous and forget to practice it yourselves while you recite the book? Then will you not use reasons instead and seek help through the patience and prayer? And indeed, it is difficult except for the humble ones. They are those who believe that they will meet their Lord and that they will return to him. Let's have lesson, dua, and plan from these ayah. The lesson we learned is establish salah, give zakah, and humble. Practice what you preach. Seek help from passion and salah. Develop khushu by remembering that, and then salah will become easy. So let's do pray. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh Allah, help me practice what I preach and have the evolution of yourself and make a plan. Inshallah, I will visit graveyards, mean the man people. Remember that and sometimes visualize myself buried in the grave. Let's to have asma and afal. The asma coming is nafs, the plural is anfus. Kitab, plural is kutub. Kabira, the opposite is saghira. Let's to have the afal. Raka, yarkau, irqa. Rakiun, dash, ruku'un. The next is amara, yamaru, mur. Amir, mamur, amar. The next one is akala, yakalu, iqal. Akilun, makulun, aklun. The next is khasha, yakshaw, ikhsha. Khashun, dash, khushu'un. The next is raja'a, yarja'u, irja. Rajun, dash, rujun. Let's have their table. Yes, Raka. Who would like to revise this table, please? Come up. Okay, brother Maskana Hakim.
Raka'a, raka'u, raka'ta, raka'tu, raka'tum, raka'na, raka'at, yaruka'u, yaruka'una, taruka'u, aruka'u, taruka'una, naruka'u, taruka'u, irqa, irka'u, la taruka', la taruka'u, raki'un, dash, ruku'u.
Good, excellent. The next table is Amara. Yes, Jamiu Ali. Jamiu Ali, please. Amara. Yes.
Amara, Amaru, Amarta, Amartu, Amartu,
Good.
Amarna, Amarat,
Good.
Yahmuru, Yamuru,
Good.
Tahmu, Amuru,
Good.
Tamuruna, Nahmu, Tahmur,
Good.
Mur,
Good.
Muru,
Good.
La Tahmur, La
Good.
Tahmuru,
Good.
Amidun, Mahmudun, Amrun.
Good. Excellent, brother. The next table is Akala. Akala, Akalu, Akalta, Akaltu, Akaltum, Akalna, Akalat. Yakulu, Yakuluna, Takilu, Akilu, Takuluna, Nakilu, Takilu. Ekal, Ekalu, La Takal, La Takalu, Akilun, Makulun, Aklun. The next one is Khasha. Yes, who would do this Khasha table? Okay, Sister Jannat, please go ahead for Khasha table.
Khasha'a, he feared. Khasha'u, they feared. Khasha'ta, you feared. Khasha'tu, I feared. Khasha'tum, you feared. Khasha'na, we feared. Khasha'at, she feared. And then Mudare, yakhsha'u, he fears. Yakhsha'una, they fear. Takhsha'u, you fear. Akhsha'u, I fear. Takhsha'una, you all fear. Nakhsha'u, we fear. Takhsha'u, she fears. And then Amr, ikhsha', fear. Ikhsha'u, fear you all. Nahi, la takhsha', don't fear. La takhsha'u, you all don't fear. Khashi'un, the one fears. And dash, the one to be feared. And khushu'un, to fear.
So next is Raja. Raja'a, Raja'u, Raja'ta, Raja'tu, Rajatum, Rajana, Raja'at. Yarja'u, Yarja'una, Tarja'u, Arja'u, Tarja'una, Narja'u, Tarja'u. Irja, Irja'u, La Tarja, La Tarja'u, Raji'un, Marju'un, Ruju'un, or Raju'un. It have two masdar. So the weak letters, three letters were like Wahaba, Wada, Kala. We have got Nasiya, Yansa, Insa, Nasin, Mansiyun, Nisyanun. The next is Tala, Yatlu, Utulu, Talin, Matluun, Tilawatun. The next is Zanna, Yazunnu, Zunna. Zanun, Maznunun, Zannun. So the first one is Nasiya. Yes, whose turn is this time? Okay, go ahead, please. The first one who has raised the hand, please do this.
Nasiya.
Yes.
Nasu.
Nasiya.
Yes.
Nasita. Nasitu. Nasitum. Nasina. Nasat.
Nasiyat.
Nasiyat.
Yes. Yes.
Tansa. Yansawna.
Good.
Tansa. Ansa.
Good.
Tansawna. Nansa.
Good.
Tansa.
Good.
Insa.
Good.
Insaw.
Good.
La tansa.
Good.
La tansaw.
Good.
Nasi.
Good.
Mansi. Nisyanun.
Nisyanun. Excellent. The next is Tala. Yes, I will point, you people tell me the Arabic words only. Yes, what is this for one finger right?
Tala.
What about four finger right?
Talu.
What about the one finger front?
Talauta.
Talauta.
To self.
Talautu.
Talautu.
What about four finger front?
Talautum.
What to self?
Talauna.
To left hand one finger.
Talat.
One finger up, right side.
Yatlu.
Four finger right side.
Yatluna.
One finger front.
Tatlu.
To self.
Atlu.
To front four finger.
Tatluna.
To self four finger.
Natlu.
One finger right hand.
Here talat.
Left hand, sorry. One finger going up down.
Utlu.
Four finger.
Utlu.
One finger moving left to right.
Tatlu.
Four finger.
La tatlu. Talin.
This sign.
Matlubun.
What about this sign?
Talawa.
Tilawatun. So what about Zanna, Zannu, Zananta, Zanantu, Zanantum, Zananna, Zannat. Yazunnu, Yazunnuna, Tazunnu, Azunnu, Tazunnuna, Nazunnu, Tazunnu. Zunna, Zunnu, La tuzunna, La tuzunnu. Zanun, Maznunun, Zannun. This is the actual. There in Amar Nahi, there is another pattern. What is that? Azunna, Azunnu, La tazunna, La tuzunnu. So this is also pattern. Now we completed the first part. Let's go for the grammar. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Understand Al-Quran the easy way. Course 3 grammar, page 6, pointer C. The verb is hasaba. Today we will have the table of hasab. Before the starting table, let's to see the words coming on the pattern of hasaba. So what are the pattern words on the hasaba? Katala, jadala, nada, jahada, nafaka, baraka, hajja, akaba. They all are on the pattern of hasaba. So let's to see what are kataba. Look, there are 4 letters, and after first letter there is a alif, so it is the hasaba identity. Zahara, 4 letters. After the first letter there is a alif, so that is hasaba. Nafaka, there are 4 letters, and after the first letter there is alif, so it is the sign of hasaba. Ashara, 4 letters. So you see the alif, so it is the hasaba pattern. Dafa, you see the 4 letters, and after the first letter there is alif, so it is dafa pattern. Hajara, 4 letters, after the first letter do you see the alif, so it is hasaba. Katala, again the 4 letters, and after the first letter you see the alif, so hasaba pattern. Kasama, 4 letter, but there is a alif after the first letter, so it's hasaba pattern. Baraka, 4 letter, and there is alif after first, so which will the pattern? Hasaba. Jadala, 4 letter, after the first letter you see the alif, so Jadala is a hasaba pattern. Hasaba itself is a hasaba. Laka, 4 letter, and you see after first letter lam, alif, so it is hasaba. Shaka, there is 2 kaf, so that is double kaf, mean there are 4 letters, sheen, alif, kaf, kaf. So after the first letter we say alif, so it is 4 letter with 1 alif after first letter, hasaba. Da'afa, 4 letter, after the first letter you see alif. So what is the pattern of hasaba? There should be 4 letter, and after the first letter should be alif. That is the sign of hasaba. What is the sign of allama? Yes. In previous class we studied the allama. What were the sign of allama? 4 letter words, and in the middle you have a shad. Allama. Okay. Kazzaba, Saddaka, all 4 letters which have a shad, it is the sign of allama. And 4 letters with the alif after the first letter is sign of hasab. So we saw the sound verb fataha, nasara, daraba, samaya we studied in QC1. The weak verb wahaba, wada, kala, zada, da, hada, they were the QC2. Zanna verb and the dalla were the repeated letters, they were also in QC2. And there was amara, sala, qara'a, they were the hamza words we studied in QC. In this QC3, we are starting a new thing, that is mazid fi. The sound verb of mazid fi example are allama, hasaba, aslama, ikhtalafa, istaghfara. And the weak verbs example which you will study in this course, walla, nada, akama, alqa, ihtada, istaqam. And the repeated letter will be adalla, and the hamza letter will be amana, ata. They will be there. So we have studied the allama. Today we will start the hasaba. Let's go for the revision. From alima we said allama. From salima we said aslama. They are mazid fi because they have more letter in the root place. So we learned 2 sentences. Talim and muhasba are very important in Islam. Talim and muhasba are very important in Islam. From talim we say allama, from muhasba we say hasaba, from Islam we say aslama. So allama, hasaba, aslama are the mazid fi word. Then the second sentence was, don't waste time in ikhtilaf, use it in istighfar. Don't waste your time in ikhtilaf, use in istighfar. From ikhtilaf we say ikhtalafa, from istighfar we say istighfara. So we got 5 verbs. Allama, hasaba, aslama, ikhtalafa, istighfar. So let's do a revise. The sound verb were fataha, yaftahu, iftah, nasara, yansuru, unsur, daraba, yadribu, idrib, samia, yasmu, isma. We did in the QC1. Then we started the weak verb. Wa'ada, ya'idu, id, qala, yaqulu, qul, zada, yazidu, zid, da'a, yadu'udu, hada, yahdi, ihdi. And the repeated verb are dalla, yadillu, dilla, zanna, yazunnu, zunna, massa, yamassu, massa. And then the mazid fi we have started. Allama, yu'allimu, allim, hasaba, yuhasibu, hasib, aslama, yuslimu, aslim, tadabbara, yatadabbaru, tadabbur, tadarasa, yatadarusu, tadaris. We will repeat it every day. Now the today verb is hasaba. Hasaba means he took account. Do you see any sign in it? Any weak letter in it?
Yeah,
Alif.
Alif. Alif is here, but it is 4 letter. Remember, 4 letter mean alif is the extra letter here.
extra letter.
So what will be the root letter then? What are the root letter of hasaba?
Hasaba.
Yeah. Hasin ba.
Ha, sin, ba. remember, root letter are never more than 3.
3.
Here the extra word is alif. If we remove the alif, root letter is in front of us. Ha, sin, ba is the root letter. Okay. Verb is hasaba. The root letter is, because alif is an extra. So remove the extra, the root letter will appear to you. So what is the root letter for allama?
Ain, lam, mim.
And lam, because one lam is extra. Remove that extra, you will have the allama root letter. Hasaba, remove the extra word. Root letter is in front of you. Ha, sin, ba. So let's to have the mazi. Yes, hasaba, he accounted. He accounted. Hasabu, they took account. Hasabta, you took account. Hasabtu, I took account. Hasabtum, you all took account. Hasabna, we took account. Hasabat, she took account. Now you people have to tell, yes, what it's meant by one finger right side.
Hasaba.
Hasaba, he took account. Okay. What's about forefinger?
Hasabu.
Hasabu, they took account. What's about finger front?
Hasab.
You took account. Okay. What's about to self?
Hasab.
I took account. What about forefinger front?
Hasabtum.
We, hasabna, hasabtum, you all took account. What about to self?
Hasabna.
Hasabna, we took account. What about this left finger one side?
Hasabat.
Hasabat, she took account. Let to have the conversation. Hal hasaba, sorry, man.
Naam hasaba.
Hal hasabu,
Naam hasabu.
hal hasabta,
Naam hasabtu.
hal hasabtum.
Naam hasabna.
Good. So let's have mudare. Yahsabu, he takes account. Yahsabuna, they take account. Tahsabu, you take account. Ahsabu, I take account. Tahsabuna, you all take account. Nahsabu, we take all account. Tahsabu, she takes account. Yes, what about this mudare?
Yuhasibu.
What is the meaning?
He takes
account. What about this forefinger right side?
Yuhasibuna. They
What
take
is the
account.
meaning? They take account. What about this finger front up?
Yuhasibu.
To hasibu,
take
okay,
account.
meaning
You take
you
account.
take account. What about this finger to oneself?
Uhasibu. I take account.
What about this forefinger front side?
Uhasibuna. You all take account.
Forefinger to self?
Uhasibu. We take account.
One finger right, left hand up.
Uhasibu takes account.
Good. Remember, the front, that is one finger is also to hasibu, and the left one finger is also to hasibu. They are the same. But when we study in sentence, in the reference, there we come to know, is it for the male or is it for the female? Okay. Let's have the spoken Arabic. Hal yuhasibu?
Na'am.
Hal yuhasibuna?
Na'am yuhasibuna.
Hal tuhasibu?
Na'am.
Uhasibu.
Hal tuhasibuna?
Na'am yuhasibu.
Okay, good, excellent. Let's have the Amar. From hasaba, we got the mudare, yuhasibu, we remove the ilamat mudare, we make the last letter sakun. If it is readable, we will not add the hamza. Yes, is there any question?
Yes.
What's that?
Now we are saying hasiba. It means
So,
account.
yes,
hasiba.
Hasib. From
Hasiba
hasaba,
and the
we say hasib.
hasaba, we get hasib.
Hasib,
Now,
yes.
why
Let's have
am
the
meaning
yes.
remaining? Why
Hasibu.
meaning remaining the same?
Hasibu. Hasibu. Hasibu.
Brother, I'm not getting your point. What is the point?
The point is when we are in choose two. For example, hasibu, I think it is coming from hasiba. Hasiba, to take account. Now here, even here we are saying hasibu, hasiba. Again to take account. So
okay, okay. Look me. Hasaba, this is mazi. Hasiba, he took account. It is mad. And yuhasibu, it is mudare. He takes
account.
Okay. And when we want to make amar, what we do, we remove this ilamat mudare ya, and we make the last letter sakun. If there is a harka on the first letter, we will not add hamza. If there is no harka, we will add hamza. There, when we remove the ya, here the harka on the ha is can be pronounced. So we say hasib. Hasib means count. You count it. You count it. So that is amar. Hasaba, he took account. Yuhasibu, he takes account. Hasib, take account. Means you take account. It's order, amar. Command. It is command. Hasib is not, it is for the mukhatib, means the hazir, who is present. Order is given to that who is present. So say hasib, you take,
No. Excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me. Now,
yes,
for example, if we have fa'ala, he did.
Yes.
Now, and when we come to this, we shall say fa'ala.
Yes.
Again, he did. What is the difference?
Fa'ala is a 3-letter verb of mazi. He did. When we say hasaba, hasaba means he counted. He counted. When we say hasaba, 4-letter, it means he took account. He counted and he took account. There is a difference in meaning. Yes, of course. Today, isn't it Saturday? Class is on Saturday and Sunday. Today is Saturday, I'm supposed. If I'm wrong, then I can stop the class. Maybe on your side it is Friday or maybe Sunday. But here in Pakistan, it is Saturday today. Okay. Okay, brother, I got your point. At the end, we have rather than we have crossed the time. Let me complete the lesson, then I will answer you in detail. So hasib, the answer will be uhasibu. Hasibu, the answer will be nuhasibu. La tuhasib, answer is la uhasib. La tuhasibu, answer is la nuhasib. Let's to go for the complete table. Yes, file. From hasaba, we have muhasib, and maful is muhasib, and fail is muhasabatun or muhasaba. You can pronounce muhasaba or you can say muhasabatun. So muhasib, muhasab, muhasabatun. We have completed the table. Hal anta muhasib? Naam ana muhasib. Hal antum muhasibun? Naam nahnu muhasibun. So this is the table. Hasaba, he took account. Hasabu, they took account. Hasabta, you took account. Hasabtu, I took account. Hasabtum, you all took account. Hasabna, we took account. Hasabtum, she took account. Yuhasibuhu, he takes account. Yuhasibuna, they take account. Tuhasibu, you take account. Uhasibu, I take account. Tuhasibuna, you all take account. Nuhasibu, we take account. Tuhasibu, she takes account. Hasib, take accounts. Hasibu, take you all account. La tuhasib, don't take account. La tuhasib, don't take you account. Muhasibun, the one who takes accounts. Muhasib, the one who is taken into account. Muhasabatun, take account. So this was the table. And the 6 key, hasaba, yuhasibu, hasib, muhasib, muhasab, and muhasabatun. So far we have studied allama, yuallimu, allim, muallim, muallam, ta'lim. These are the 6 key. The next 2 days we studied hasaba, yuhasibu, hasib, muhasib, muhasab, muhasabatun. Take account of yourself. What will be the English of this, the Arabic of this English sentence? Take account of yourself. Hasib nafsaka. Hasib nafsaka. It is amr. Yuhasibkum billahi. Translate into English. Yuhasibu.
What about if I say hasibuka? What about if I say hasibuka?
Hasibuka. That will be for a single. Ka will be for a single one. Kum is for the plural.
Okay.
It will be, Allah will take accounts of all it from you all. When we say kum. And when it is ka, we will say Allah will take account of it from you, not you all. That is the difference between singular and the plural. Ka and kum is the singular and plural difference. The next is answer with yes in Arabic. Hasibu anfusakum. Hasibu anfusakum. So what will be
Take account of yourselves.
No. Here we are not translating. We have to answer in Arabic.
Hasibu
anfusakum. Nuhasibu anfusakum. When I say hasibu anfusakum, it will turn to self. Nam nuhasibu anfusana. Yes, we will take count of ourselves. So there is a verb hajara, hajara, hajaru, hajarta, hajartu, hajartum, hajarna, hajarat. Mudare yahajiru, yuhajiruna, tuhajiru, uhajiru, tuhajiruna, nuhajiru, and tuhajiru. Amr is hajar, hajaru, la tuhajar, la tuhajiru, muhajirun, muhajarun, and muhajaratun. So this is the complete table. You have seen this: hajara, hajaru, hajarta, hajartu, hajartum, hajarna, hajarat, yuhajiru, yuhajiruna, tuhajiru, uhajiru, tuhajiruna, nuhajiru, tuhajiru, hajir, hajiru, la tuhajir, la tuhajiru, hajirun, muhajirun, muhajaratun. So this we have done all the exercise from allama. The example we saw last time: kaddara, kafara, mata, nazala, walla. And what was the bab? Bab was taf'il. And today we said hasaba. What are the example? Baraka, jahada, dahafa, katala, nada. And the bab is mufa'ala. Okay. The next we will study aslama. The example are absara, akhraja, adkhala, arsala, and asba. And the bab name is if'al. We will study inshallah tomorrow. The next day we will study in the next coming class. So from allama we say talim, bab is tafil. From hasaba we say muhasaba, and the bab is mufa'ala. From aslama we say islam, and bab is if'al. Here is a madi verb nasara, he helped. If I conjugate with who, nasara, who, he helped him, mean he helped himself. If I conjugate with whom, we say nasara whom, he helped them. Ka. If I conjugate with ka, we say nasara, he helped you, mean the single. When I say ya, nasara ni, he helped me. Remember, when we attach ya, ya does not directly attach, it needs a noon, vikaya. So nasarani, he helped me. And what about kum? When we attach with kum, Nasarakum, he helped you out. Now this is the difference, brother. When we say ka, it means you one. Nasaraka, he helped you one. When we say nasarakum, it means he helped you all. So the next is na. When we attach na, we say nasara, he helped na, he helped us. The next is nasaru, they help. Let's to attach them with all them. Nasaruhu, they helped him. Nasaruhum, they helped them, mean they helped themselves. Nasaruka, they helped you, mean the one. Nasaruni, they helped me. Nasarukum, they helped you all. Nasaruna, they helped us all. Nasarta, now it has come Nasarta, you help. What?
Nasartahu.
Yes, you helped him. Nasartahum, you helped them. Nasartaka, you helped you, mean you helped yourself. Nasartani, you helped me. Nasartakum, you helped you all. Nasartanu, you helped us. The next is Nasartu, I help. Attach them all. Nasartuhu, I helped him. Nasartuhum, I helped them. Nasartuka, I helped you one. Nasartani, I helped me, I helped myself. Nasartahum, I helped you all. This is a difference between ka and kum. When kum, it means you all. Nasarta, nasartu, na, I help we all. Nasartum, nasartum, you all help. Let to attach. Nasartum muhu, for it we need a wow. Nasartumu, we need a attached wow. Just like for ya, we need a nun wakaya. Here we need a wow. Nasartumu hu, you all help him. Nasartumu hum, you help them all. Nasartumu ka, you all help you one. Nasartumu ni, you all help me. Nasartumu kum, nasartumu kum, you all help you, mean you help you all yourself. Nasartumu na, you all help us. The last one is nasarna, we help. Let to join them. Nasarnahu, we help him. Nasarnahum, we help them. Nasarna ka, we help you, mean the one. Nasarani, we help me. Nasarnakum, we help you all. Nasarona, Nasarona, we help ourselves. So this is the conjugation, brother. It makes a difference between the hu, hum, ka, I, kum, na. In the Musaf, every line has got this. Every line has got one at least of among them. So they are so important. This is the Mahdi. Inshallah, tomorrow we will have the Mudari practice with this table. Yes, if you have any question, you can ask me. Otherwise, let's to close the session first.
I have
May
a
Allah
question,
help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu alayk. Allahumma ighfir lana qabla al-maut warhamna inda al-maut wa la tu'azzibna ba'da al-maut wa la tuhasibna yawm al-qiyamah. Innaka ala kulli shay'in qadir. So this was about the lesson. Yes, somebody
I have a
said,
question, please.
Yes, I'm coming to the questions. This is the questions answer session. Yes, please ask the question. Yes, sister.